I absolutely love whatever is wrong with this woman. Please don't watch this video if you don't want spoilers. I wanted so badly to know more about this character and look up her backstory, but it turns out that even the director doesn't really know her backstory because he gave the actress 2 different options and told her, don't tell me which one you pick. I have now watched Weapons twice, and I can't even decide which one she picked. It said that Aunt Gladys could just be a sick old woman who has turned to the darker side of witchcraft in order to keep herself alive and keep herself from getting any sicker. The other option he gave her was to be something that was never human at all. Some sort of creature that's awkwardly mimicking humanity, trying to do her best on what she thinks a person looks like, which explains the wig, the clownish makeup, the teeth, because it's all just kind of off. She almost kind of reminds me of this alien in Lilo and Stitch, but a lot of people online have speculated a parasite theory where potentially the real Aunt Gladys had actually died days ago and something took over her body, because you have that scene at the beginning where the teacher actually asks the class, can anyone tell me what a parasite is? And whenever she comes in the next day and all the kids are missing, there's still that lesson of parasites in the background. There's also that scene whenever Marcus sits down to eat the 7 hot dogs, and both him and his significant other is watching a scene where this parasite takes over an ant. The director himself said that Aunt Gladys is supposed to be a metaphor for addiction, which in and of itself is very parasitic. She also used the word consumption, which is like a 15th century way of saying tuberculosis. The word tuberculosis wasn't even introduced until 1834. Also, I noticed whenever she talked to Alex, she was like, oh, I haven't seen you since you were a baby, but his parents said that they hadn't seen her in like 15 years. But who knows what she is? One thing that she said about her powers that really stood out to me is that she can make people eat each other, and she's done it before. I'm begging for a prequel. I want to know what happened. I want to know the context of that situation. I would just love to see more of this woman.